Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Futures Trader here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the video.
Gotta get more followers.
If you have not already, be sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications, get notified every time I put out a brand new video. Today's video, just a quick one, more of a notification. Recently I was interviewed for a podcast called A Trader's Life with Penrake. That episode just came out and I'm really happy with how it came out. We talk about my background before trading, how I got into trading. We spend a lot of time talking about the treasuries and scalping the treasuries and kind of the approach that I take, where I learned, what I know, and kind of where I'm going with everything in the CFT. So we also even get into a little bit about trader psychology. So we cover quite a bit in the episode. Really well done. Nick's a great guy. So if that sounds of interest to you, I put a link down below. It'll bring you to this website from here. I mean, you can listen on his website or you can certainly open it in, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc. Listen to it however you want. And as well, I mean, you can look at the full list of episodes that he has available. He talks to not just futures traders, he talks to traders from all different disciplines, crypto, options, equities, Forex, etc. Some interesting episodes on there for sure. So if you'd like to get to know your pal the CFT a little bit better, or you want to hear a little bit more in depth about my approach to trading the treasuries, this would be a fantastic way to do so. Aside from this podcast, I am working on recording some more trades. I did one today that I recorded that worked out really well. I'm excited to get that up, but I wanted to kind of get a collection of several trades together. So look for a video sometime this coming week where I just go over some more trades. I'm going to try to get some trades in that are different from ones I've previously had. You probably already saw it. It is August 1st. I put up a video going over all the deals that are out there for the various trader evaluations. Speaking of trader evaluations, I'm bringing it back to this podcast. Actually, one area of my entire trading that we didn't really touch on that I kind of wish we had was the trader evaluation companies, just how they work, my experience with them. We really just kind of focus on trading in general, not necessarily my journey through the evaluation companies, but nonetheless, hey, who knows, maybe I get invited back for a second episode at some point in the future. And lastly, again, more notification style. Several of you already know, but I am moving pretty much clear across the country in a week. So the next week or two will be probably pretty dry when it comes to any type of videos or articles. Or if you send me an email, I'm usually really quick to get back, but when I'm driving all day, probably will only be looking at emails in the evenings. So just be aware of that. I'm happy always to get back to people. Just might be a bit of a delay in the coming few weeks. I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Like I said, the link to this podcast is down below. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.